Once, in a small village by the sea, there lived a fisherman named Marcus. He was known for his calm nature and quiet wisdom. People often came to him for advice, especially when they were troubled by their past mistakes. Marcus had a way of speaking that made them feel lighter, as if their regrets were not as heavy as they thought. One evening, a young man named Lucius came to him, his face filled with sadness. "Marcus," he said, "I cannot stop thinking about the mistakes I've made. Every night, I lie awake, haunted by the choices I wish I could change. How do I escape this pain?" Marcus nodded slowly and gestured for Lucius to sit beside him on the old wooden dock. The sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. "Let me tell you a story," Marcus said. Many years ago, before Marcus became a fisherman, he was a merchant. He traveled from town to town, selling goods and building his fortune. One year, he had a chance to invest in a promising trade route, but he hesitated. He feared the risk and decided not to take it. Later, he learned that those who did invest became very wealthy. For years, Marcus cursed himself for his hesitation. He replayed that moment in his mind, imagining how different his life could have been if he had been braver. The regret ate at him, making him bitter and restless. One day, during his travels, Marcus met an old Stoic philosopher who noticed his troubled expression. "You carry a heavy burden," the philosopher said. Marcus confessed his regret, expecting the old man to offer sympathy. But instead the philosopher said, "Tell me, can you go back in time and change your decision?" Marcus shook his head. "No," he replied. "Then why do you let it control your present?" the philosopher asked. "The past is like a closed door. No matter how much you knock, it will not open again. The only door you can walk through is the one in front of you." Those words struck Marcus deeply. He realized that his regret was not helping him. It was only stealing his peace and his ability to see the opportunities still before him. The philosopher taught him the Stoic way of thinking. Focus only on what you can control, accept what you cannot change, and use every experience, good or bad, as a lesson to grow wiser. Marcus decided to let go of his regret. He stopped dwelling on the past, and instead focused on the present. He learned to appreciate the life he had, not the one he imagined. Eventually, he left the merchant life behind and became a fisherman, finding joy in simplicity. Turning to Lucius, Marcus said, "Regret is like a storm in the mind. The more you fight it, the stronger it becomes. But if you accept it, learn from it, and then let it pass, you will find calm. The Stoics teach us that every mistake is a teacher. Ask yourself, what did this regret teach me? How can I use this lesson to live better today? The past is gone, but your present is in your..." Lucius sat quietly, watching the waves. "But what if I keep remembering?" he asked. Marcus smiled. "Memories will come, but you choose whether to let them stay. When regret knocks, greet it, listen to its lesson, then bid it farewell. Do not invite it to live in your mind. Instead, fill your thoughts with what you can do now. Acts of kindness, learning, or simply being present in this moment." As the stars began to appear, Lucius felt something shift inside him. The weight he had carried for so long seemed a little lighter. He realized that Marcus was right. Regret could either be a prison or a teacher. The choice was his. Days turned into weeks, and Lucius practiced what Marcus had taught him. When old regrets surfaced, he acknowledged them but did not let them take root. He focused on small, meaningful actions, helping a neighbor, learning a new skill, or simply sitting quietly by the sea, appreciating the present. Over time, the sharp pain of regret faded, replaced by a quiet understanding that every step, even the missteps, had shaped him. Years later, Lucius himself became a source of wisdom for others. When a young woman came to him, burdened by her own regrets, he shared Marcus's teachings. And so the Stoic approach to handling regret was passed on, like a lantern in the dark, guiding others toward peace. The lesson was simple but powerful. Regret is not your enemy unless you make it one. Accept what has happened, learn from it, and then turn your face to the sun. The past cannot be rewritten, but the present is yours to shape. This is the Stoic way, a path of clarity, strength, and unshakable peace.